Good morning, Aries. Welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. Okay, you're watching Emperor's Tarot. It's a pleasure to be here and read for everybody. Cross watchers, new viewers, everybody's welcome. The only thing I would say just before we get into this is please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. The energies do ebb to and fro, okay? If this doesn't resonate in any way with you, perhaps a later video will. So what's going on for the sign of Aries at the moment? Here we go. Well, it would seem you're feeling stuck about your circumstances, Aries. You're in a fairly comfortable position work-wise, a lot of you, okay? But you are considering your circumstances. I'm kind of getting there as a person uppermost in your mind. This is possibly a family member, okay? I'm kind of getting for one or two of you, you are putting family first. You could perhaps be looking after a sick parent or something like that, but family matters are high on your priority at the moment for a lot of you. Okay, there is a particular one relationship here that is quite intense, not necessarily in the family situation, it could be in a work situation, but there is a very intense relationship here. It's got you feeling a bit stuck, okay? There is an energy here of listening to your intuition, okay? And you, to a degree, some of you are self-sabotaging, okay? You're putting other people's needs before your own. Okay, so what's the challenge here? Yeah, there's a lot of obligations and a lot of priorities. Okay, you're trying to deal with the more important things in your life at the moment. I'm getting a lot of slow moving energy around you, pentacle energy. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Not all of you, but some of you. It would seem you want to pursue something that is just for you. It's an individual interest here. There is somebody around you I'm getting who is fairly complacent. They're going from day to day. They're very reliable. They're very stable. But there's, from your point of view, you want something more here. It would seem there is a great need for you to prioritise what it is you actually want. There is success there for you, whether this is in a relationship or work venture, but you're going to have to, it's a kind of an energy of reprioritising you haven't got to do anything, but it's reprioritising, okay, what is most important to you now. There is one particular, well, a couple of relationships now, what I'm getting, you're trying to juggle a little bit. You're trying to keep balance with them both. But what I'm getting here is whether this is two relationships, one in the family, one out, whether this is a working situation and a personal situation. It's kind of like, it's a great struggle. There is somebody you are disconnected from. Okay, perhaps there's silence here, you're not talking to this person. They are very busy at the moment. I'm kind of getting that they will communicate with you and explain a lot of the things. Okay, but there's a lot of prudence and caution around this. This is nearly all pentacle energy. Very slow moving energy. Yeah, you've started to think about something outside of your immediate circle. You're kind of seeing the bigger picture here. There is a lot of attraction for somebody here. Okay, there's a new venture, but it does mean spending less time in the situation you're in now, perhaps with loved ones. Okay, and like I say, there's a decision to be made here on this avenue, whether you want to pursue it or not. There is a dear wish, okay, but there is an opportunity arising. The universe is kind of granting you wish. A lot of you have been wishing for something new to come in, and there it is. It's manifesting in the form of a friendship that you feel there's something more to, or this person feels there's something more to, but you're becoming much more optimistic. Either way, whatever's happening around you, you are reevaluating your situation. There's a lot of reevaluating on which relationships are important to you, which are not. I am getting there is a conversation, a truthful conversation going forward taking here. Now we've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, more Aquarius. Okay. So you want to pay more attention to a certain somebody. All right. They could be married. Okay. But there's certainly a lot of desire between you and this person. I'm kind of getting a private conversation taking place. All right, bottom of the deck, I've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So I've got you, the Queen of Wands. That is your energy. I've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a choice here for a lot of you. Okay. There just seems to be this energy of complacency. You've stayed in a situation long because it kind of suited you, but now you want something more. Okay, and this is not being selfish. It's just you feel there's no personal growth anymore. There could even be a child involved. Okay, but for some of you, but there is an opportunity presenting itself. You're certainly becoming very bored with your present situation. All right, you want a fresh start. You want to take control of your life. You're tired of, kind of whether in work or in family matters, living under somebody else's shadow. There is somebody around you that is quite demanding, and you're starting to stand up in your own power. You're starting to see the bigger picture. I'm kind of taking flight to a degree. Some of you do want to relocate. There's been a lot of pressure on you of late. You want to have a bit more fun. Okay. And I am getting some communication coming in here. Okay. For whatever reason, this person can't commit. Now, they are a bit of a player type energy. I'm kind of getting that... They see you as exciting. You see them as exciting. There is a lot of strong energy between you at the very least. For some of you, you are struggling with somebody who is attached, has a family, okay, perhaps lives at a distance. And finding solutions where you can be together with this person is very, very difficult. I'm kind of getting fleeting moments. Yeah, very strong connection between you. And there's a very strong choice. You could well be both in situations where you're married or living with somebody or have children, but there is a decision here. I'm kind of getting, for some of you, you are dealing with a soulmate connection. Okay, you do feel at peace with this person, but your present circumstances, their present circumstances demands that you can't be together. So there's conflict here. I am getting communication coming in, a private conversation. But in the past, I feel there's been some unrealistic expectations about this. There is the need to plan. There is the need to think this through properly. Somebody here doesn't quite know what they want, truly. And until that is resolved, Okay, there's very little chance of achieving anything. You've got to know what you want. You've got to have a goal to work towards, to plan, whether it's ambitions in a work or in a private situation, a personal situation. Yeah, you've got to know what you want. I'm getting success here. Okay, there is definitely an attraction between you and somebody. Very strong friendship developing for some of you. Okay, but there is a third party involvement. As I say, whether that's a child, a spouse, an ex, whatever. There's some complications here. It's all about you making a decision, Aries. Now, for once, I'm getting that this is something new to you, fairly new. Okay, I'm not getting you're dealing with an ex. This is all about your present situation, whether you're married, living with somebody, or whatever, your work. But there's a decision here on somebody who you're with, or your situation against somebody who you want to be with. But the problem is they're married, or they're with somebody else. But there is a strong desire to be with this person. I'm getting there is a chance to communicate with this, but there's the sense where you've both got to be very realistic about the situation. It's all about acceptance, really, accepting each other's situation, accepting each other's beliefs. I'm getting a lot of you, for a lot of you, you grew up in entirely different backgrounds. Okay, so this is really about what are you willing to compromise, what are you willing to accept, and what you're not, and then making your choice. Thanks very much for watching.